A murder of crows, and unkindness of ravens. What are we talking about here? These are just a few examples of collective nouns. What are collective nouns? A collective noun is a word that refers to a group of things considered as a single entity. It represents a collection of people, animals, or things taken together and spoken of as one whole. A murder may seem like a weird way to refer to a group of crows, but I'm sure you've heard of more common ones, like a team or a herd. Are you ready to learn more about collective nouns? I'll give you a little quiz at the end to see if you've mastered it. Here are some examples of collective nouns. People, a choir of singers, a crew of sailors. Animals, a herd of cows, a pack of wolves. Things, a bunch of bananas, a fleet of ships. Why are collective nouns important? Collective nouns are useful for clarity and efficiency in communication. For example, instead of saying, the people who live together who are usually descended from the same ancestors went on a trip, you can simply say, the family went on a trip. Collective nouns also help us to avoid using the same words repeatedly and add variety to our language. It also gives us more information. For example, instead of saying, some fish swim in large groups that swim together in a synchronized way to protect themselves, you can simply say, some fish swim in schools to protect themselves. That's much better, don't you think? So, is it a singular noun or a plural noun? Well, that's a very good question. A collective noun is a group, which means many things are grouped together as a whole. So, it is often used as a singular noun. The team is working on a project. The choir sings in unison. A flock of geese flies in formation. You can check out my other video on subject-verb agreement to get more practice on matching singular and plural nouns to correct verbs. Now, there are instances when a collective noun is used as a plural noun, but we won't get into that in this video. When using American English, you'll mostly use it as a singular noun. What are some of the most common collective nouns? Let's look at all three kinds: people, animals, and things, and make some example sentences. People. A crew of sailors. The captain and the crew work together. A staff of employees. The staff went out for a team dinner. An audience of viewers. The audience gave a standing ovation. A class of students. The class voted for the student council members. All of these words represent groups of people. Animals. A flock of cranes. I saw a flock of cranes traveling south for winter. A pride of lions. The female lions are the hunters in the pride. A school of fish again. A school of fish swims together in unison to try and confuse predators. A pack of wolves. The alpha wolf led his pack to safety. Things. A constellation of stars. I tried to look for different constellations in the night sky. A pile of leaves. The kid jumped in the pile of leaves. A deck of cards. Do you want to play a card game with me? I brought a deck. A bouquet of flowers. Mr. Benson got a bouquet of roses for Miss Haley. How are we doing so far? Do you think you can try to use a collective noun in a sentence next time you speak or write and take your English grammar to the next level? Why don't we take a little quiz now? What do you call a group of kittens? Litter. What do you call a group of sheep? Flock. What do you call a group of dogs? Pack. What do you call a group of flowers? Bouquet or bunch. What do you call a group of people who work on an aircraft? Cabin crew. How did you do? Let me know in the comments how you did, and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to get updates on all new videos like this. Don't forget to visit my channel to check out my other English grammar videos. Take care and see you next time!